Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Sunday, little casual chat. I am VS Speaks Royally. I hope you all are doing well. Church Nelly, you just made my heart smile to see you in the chat. I hope you are well. You can share with us what you wish. I know you were having a test done. You may not even have results yet, but it's just good to see you in the chat. Hey, Sis Elise, good to see you also. Mega love shout out to you. Just thanks everybody. I'm going to highlight a couple of from the members. So Kay has been a member for 2 years. Amazing. That's just amazing to me. Even that I've been monetized that long, but it's just amazing that I've had some that have just been hanging in there with me for that long. So I love you all. It's so much. Lorna also has been a member over a year. And so, yeah, I thank you. So you're welcome for the advanced posting. I like to have mine scheduled out. And I'm sure y'all are like, goodness, well, I'm off this week. And so I plan on going live quite a bit this week. Get into the swing of things of going live each day. And never know, that might happen in the future. Hint, hint. New year coming and all that. So I hope you all are well. I hope everything is going good. Look at Church Nelly. I love it. Yes, 21 months. Hello, I need an ark for all the rain. Yeah, in South Carolina. It's pouring here too. Just be safe out there. Yeah. We need it in a sense, but it's better than snow, Church Nelly. Think of it that way. I'm happy. Let it rain. It's a pain with the dogs and all that stuff. So, oh, that's too sweet. Alive each day would be great, Minxie. Yeah, it's quite a task, but I'm gonna try my best to do it. Hey Veronica, hey kids. Oh, look at you, off today from my new job. Look at you, very nice. Get to hang with us for a little bit. I'm sure there's others that are in the Sussex Positive hallway. Scratch and Pete that are probably live, so I won't hold you up too long. I didn't realize there was an interview with well, I'm not tracking Omit that way, but I'm involving Omit. But let me get into the disclaimer and get into the chat here. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. For those of you who have not seen the Christmas card, here is the Christmas card 2023 from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Okay. I just wanted to share that. Also, if you haven't heard or you didn't listen to any of the positive live streams on the Sussex side, Harry won against, Lord, what is it? The Mirror Group, News Group, or whatever it's called. And he just, for the phone hacking, and 15 of the 33 articles that were submitted were found to be as a result of phone hacking and other illegal activities. So obtaining that information. So kudos to King Harry. Yes, squad is still celebrating. We will for a while. So, I have been saying his name wrong. So I'm going to let Meghan say his name. There's a clip I have of her. But I just love that he had this. It's okay not to be okay. There was a full Q&A session done, and he shared the link, of course. I have to go back, get the link, and then share it with all of you. But if you've seen the full interview that Meghan did, then you would have seen that part of it. But there's a cute little clip that was shared. I saw it on the Squatties timeline. And I love when it pops up into mine. So Meghan is speaking of our King Archie. Here we go.
The inspiration runs deep. Our four and a half year old son, he would say, I'm not 4, I'm 4.5. Massan was showing how to do photography the last time he was with us. And I bought Archie a camera. And he said, but it's not a Leica like Massan. You are not getting a Leica, not even for Christmas. Exactly. So thank you for the inspiration across the board.
Is that not sweet? It reminds me of the little clip. I have a dirty foot, Mama, because of you. He is just so adorable. Oh my God. Do you know how smart this little kid and his sister? Whew. Anyway, I wanted to share that because I thought it was just the most adorable thing ever. And yeah. Inspiration. Okay. Inspiration. Just a reminder, there is Trash Time merch available. Get yours while you can. No, it'll be out there even beyond the holidays. So for pre-trash time, yes, pre-trash time. Hello to all that have come in. All right, I'm going to get to you when I come back around, Sheila, for trash time, because that question deserves to be in trash time. Anyway, let me come back over pre-trash. So y'all know if you see this name on Squad is doing its job. So Piers Morgan was yesterday. So that was yesterday. And then the hashtag Piers Morgan is a liar was another one that was trending along with it. So should I share it? Yeah, I'll share it. I'll share it now because it's just a clip. So we all know that he was completely upset and all that, but I just thought this was hilarious that the media, what they were saying to him. So thanks to the squatty that had this clip sitting out there. So let's enjoy this a little bit.
Very emotional, Mr. Morgan. Has this been difficult for you?
Would you welcome a police investigation?
Are you worried about...
All right, that was...
Are you worried about a police investigation? I didn't even need to hear what he was saying because I don't care to hear his dribble. It's all ish anywhere. He's scared. You can see that. Yeah. At least he wished them a Merry Christmas before he nearly ran back in his front door. So um, um, I saw that clip under this hashtag. So Christopher Boozy drops in every so often on the app formerly known as, just to let folks know y'all ain't shit and we're tired of it, and this is what Meghan deals with. So he said the average human lives 26,280 days, and you have hateful people on social media who've spent 5+ years targeting Meghan Markle daily. That is over 1,825 days of targeting someone they've never met, or 6% of their estimated lifespan. What a waste of human life. I have to agree. But it's a big business, big business, and we know that it's a big business. And um, so because it's a big business, that means that they're not going to ever stop, unfortunately, until they go out of business. So, which could very well happen, with readership down, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, whew. All right. So the U.S. comedy shows have been listening. Because I know I believe, who was it that mentioned about the photoshopping? I can't remember. I think most of, like, it could have been even Barron and Facts and 2 Cents, and um, who else? Pedal. Maybe that's who it was. I'm not sure. But anyway, I want you to listen to this audio. Let me drop my volume till I can get it to play where I need it to play. And I want you to listen closely to what he is saying. Hilarious. They've picked up on the photoshopping.
A Christmas photo released by the royal family features a bad Photoshop job where Prince Louis's finger appears to be missing. And this is sweet. Meghan Markle said she has a finger they can use if they need it.
So I didn't take the clip of course, they have Meghan with her middle finger up when he says that, and it's blurred, but yeah, I thought that, that's all I'm going to say. Others have picked up on the bad photoshopping, and I'm just going to leave it at that. That Christmas card from Heck is there. Okay, so you're waiting on results. Good to see. Church Nelly, you get the idea. Yes, that's the finger. And actually, I think that is the finger that's missing. He probably has used that finger at his mother a few times. Okay, I need to get into trash time because I'm going to be. Kid says Lorna Faith, Porky Piers moved quick to get back inside as fast like the last time. Yeah. So, or not as fast as the last time. He was making tracks to get in that door, like Merry Christmas. It doesn't matter what his statement was. I think that is funny when they're yelling at him. Would you welcome a police investigation? Yeah. Mm. It's like, would you? Wouldn't you? Would you? Wouldn't you? All right. So let me get into trash time. Let me hit the little thing and then, hey, C Mac, how are you? Happy Sunday. All right. Let me come over here. I'm going to get to that question that I saw. Let me hit this. So, of all hearts and minds, let's get on into it. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. Okay. Even Bella knows it's trash time. Yes. Although my phone did vibrate and she hates that sound. So she makes me laugh. Okay. So, first things first in trash time. We have let me pull down my banner for just a second so you can see the date. So, top judge, this is the Independent, top judge says anyone who lied to phone hacking inquiry should be prosecuted. Hello, PM. Are you out there? I know you didn't come in for the inquiry. Well, you didn't come to court. I think you did do something because you were kind of, trying to beat your chest about it. Sir. Um, bad boys, bad boys. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? They're coming for your peers. Woo! Although, okay. So just doing a search, Meghan's name, these are some of the articles you see. GB News, you guys need to stop whatever enhancements y'all are taking, whether it's alcohol or other, because King deeply nervous about talking to Meghan and Harry as rift deepens. He's lucky he has their phone number, put it that way. Because you're starting that bull crap again. Now, Newsweek, I refuse to click on it, but how Meghan Markle's biggest bombshell failed to detonate. Racism, she didn't drop that bombshell. Like, that wasn't a surprise for most people. But, yeah, y'all tried to put the dirt over it, but it just doesn't work that way. Here's some when I was doing a search of Harry and... It's amazing. The Guardian put, Harry wanted respect. Now with this court victory, he earns it. Not reading your article, Guardian, but yeah, okay. Because I'm sure it's a bunch of malarkey. Y'all really don't have too much nice to say. Now, on the app formerly known as It's Good for Some Good. It is good. The Sussex Squad and the detective agency will drop gems here and there. Now, I saw this. Let me drop my banner because I figured I would bring it in. So, who knew? I want you to see the names behind it. And then look at the date down there at the bottom. And it says Prince William helps Kate Middleton's parents buy $7 million house. And it was written by an author that Minnie and Squad are loving up today. But, it is what it is. But this was in June 2012. What is that, a year after they got married? Just some information. I was just like, oh, that's interesting. Is that why he's not trying to help them now? He grifted them up, made them look good. Like, why would you buy them a home if they were millionaires already? Just saying. Thanks for giving me your... Okay. Anyway, let me go on to the next one. So I chuckled at this. I was like, is this what they say? That, she had a hard way? This is from November of 2020. Inside Kate Middleton's strategic pursuit of Prince William, from changing schools to a 9-year proposal wait. I have to laugh at it. Like, y'all were really going hard back then, huh? Now, nothing in this to me is untrue. So you'll have to show me where she was badgered. Can't go with the racism because that part wouldn't even exist. I just felt these were so apropos. So the picture within that article is from like December 2019. I was like, okay. And then I look at the article, I'm like, oh, February of 2020. What was going on then? Y'all were upset with her, huh? Kate Middleton, shock. So even then they were calling her by her government name, okay. Prince William's wife called world's most successful social climber. Know how all them funny headlines were coming up about Meghan? Meghan had money in the bank, millions, her own, not some grifting, probably bogus income sheet that your parents put together for you, but grift on, child, grift on, because you married probably the biggest miser of them all. He ain't gonna let go of no coins for you. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So you'll probably hang in there until the end, but 'tis life and its many calamities. All right. We had a troll drop in. So yesterday after the live stream, and don't worry, I'm going to get to that question on the engagement ring shortly. Susan wanted to know, I know Harry and Meghan would never share this, considering they are out to destroy Prince William and Princess Catherine. Okay, you're delusional right off the gate. But the $1 million settlement William received, he donated every single dime to Invictus, covering his ass. Okay. Yes, there was documentation. You have to remember H&M have a narrative they spin because they didn't get what they want when they left, so they are operating on revenge. What they wanted was the half in, half out. They didn't get that, and this gave what they got was pure freedom. Royal family don't have a say. Royal family don't get to see the contracts. Royal family don't get to negotiate not shit for them. So they're good. Harry and Meghan are very good. They got what they want. They played the long game and called their bluff. And the dum-dums didn't even realize it then. Harry has a job. He's good. He's good, setting a great example for his children, not sitting back on some fucking title. Okay. So, my response was quite gentle. I just said, oh, thanks for the engagement. You are confused, and the only ones out to destroy lives live in the UK. And I stand on that. Okay. My opinion. My opinion. So, again, another Christmas wish list. Say no to racism. Abolish the monarchy. Lady in Black is always ever ready. Now, a few things before let me go into this question and this comment that was Sheila asked. She's still missing her engagement ring. What's up with that? Just asking. Why are you concerned? I work from home. I rarely wear my wedding ring and engagement ring when I leave. I have to remember, put on your rings because I don't wear them every day. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm still married. Why are you worried about her engagement ring if she's wearing it or not? Maybe he's having some extra bubbles added to it because as you remember, after Archie was born, it got revamped. So maybe Harry's doing a little something extra. It's not for anyone to worry about because it's her ring. All right. I'm just in that mode. So forgive me. I just had to, okay. Because it pisses me off when I see people who support, not sure which side of the fence you're on, but who support, ask these questions. Because are you really a supporter? Because nobody really should give a flight, wear her ring. Who's looking at her hand? I wasn't even looking at her hand. Okay, that'll tell you. Church and Lisa, oh my God, they have Archie around black people. They aren't that aren't servants. I love you, Church Nelly. Minxie, been watching Netflix docu this morning. Yes, always got a Connie Palmer. Okay. Tier says Archie's an outspoken 4.5. Correct that 4.5-year-old knows exactly what he wants. Love it. Between that dirty foot, that will always be one of the many special moments in that docuseries on Netflix. But oh my God, because they couldn't even keep it together. They were laughing. Hey, Sis Hilda. Good to see you. Lurk on. Sis Elise says she's lurking. Oop. Yeah, kids, I wonder about that. But there's mods in here that can blast her if she is. I had to address it. I said I would address it when I was trash time side. So let me see. Deb, did any of you see Christian Key's post RESA? Tisa tells opines is Tyler Perry and Robert Smith. I'm in shock. Well, a lot of people are. I saw something because Tyler is trending. His name is trending on the app formerly known as, but until it's known or something comes out, I'll say this. The people shouldn't elude. They should just come out and say, if you're going to be that bold to speak on it, then speak on it. Don't leave things out there hanging in the bubble where people are trying to make assumptions. I would be totally blown out the water, but we're not around these people 24/7, so it is what it is. Let me see, Sheila. Tier, and he doesn't have to act out in public like his cousin, who shall remain nameless, Louis. Oh, yeah. That little kid told us all we need to know about that household. Wendy Pierce knows what's coming down the pipeline for him. Lock him up. Joe! With squad standing out there. Yay! Okay. Tier hoghead looked like a sweaty hog running from the press, child. It's funny. It's just funny. That clip right there was funny. Would you welcome a police investigation? He's been through it before, hasn't he? Although I give nothing for the Met Police because, to me, they ain't worth ish. Just having the people that they have and, yeah. Wendy, leave it to SNL with a zinger, okay? It's the fact you never know who's listening, watching, or whatever. None of us know who's fans of what. But obviously, there's quite a few that have listened and seem to be within squad because that response was priceless. Tira, I thought it was funny with Meghan showing. Yes, it was. We know she never would do that, at least public. But yeah, it was funny. I saw it and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna leave it on the clip that I took and kind of go from there. So for the screen cover. Leslie is saying, VS, the tabloids are now propping up other royal family black and white Christmas cards as proof that they're in step with the times, but those family cards look genuine. Do we remember the black and white photo that Harry and Meghan released in 2019 and all the hell that came from that picture of them from their wedding reception watching the fireworks with their backs, and the media lost their minds. There were articles after articles written about that. That was black and white. So they're cosplaying, they can say whatever, but the Addams family and the Munsters would probably shun them too. Okay. Yes, Mrs. S, to you, for the continued prayers of Church Nellie and all those that are out here in our squadosphere. Mm-hmm. Kids, Leslie F. Yeah, the other royal families look happy to be together, unlike some others. The fact. Okay, so last year was it last year that with the Queen? So it was in 2022 when they released that, and they had all the grandchildren and great grands, and we found that was Photoshop. Just people picked it right apart. Their picture looked strange. I was just like, well, why aren't you in color? What's the deal with that? But their card, their mess up because they can't even try to clean that up. But all right. Classy, how are you, LaCroix? Good morning and happy Sunday. Just listening, making. Ooh, what you fixing for breakfast? Mm-hmm. Lady T, go get him. Piss Morgan. Here they come. Yeah, he knows. Mm-hmm. Mrs. S. That overstuffed cow has lied so much that he no longer knows the difference. I hope he go to jail. Yeah, can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Now, although that wasn't one of those stipulations Tina had that I think her and Michelle would do a podcast. If that one there was arrested and then went to jail, Lord. Mm-mm-mm. But he has dirt on others, so I'm sure he'll be protective. Hey Joseph, how are you? Liar liars, pants on fire. Yeah, they know the deal. They know the deal. Church Nelly. Harry did 2 damn tours of Afghanistan. He already has respect. Ding, ding, ding. That's why I said, the Guardian. Yeah, all because you know what that Guardian headline, and for those that aren't aware, let me just show the Guardian headline that she is referring to. I think it's on this screenshot. Yeah. So it's this one here where the curse of the Guardian. Let me just unhighlight your comment for just a second, Church Nelly. Harry wanted respect now with this court victory. He's earned it. Yeah. No, he earned it serving your country, but just putting up with the bull that he did for so long. So yeah. Lord have mercy. Okay, let me go on back up here. Go back to the comments. Coming on down. Let me see. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please remember to hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Lorna says, Leslie F., to answer your last question on Duchess of Sussex, because it was a civil case, the judge cannot make a law, right? But he can strongly suggest a law or lead to an investigation into perjury by his decision. Exactly. The judges rule on law. They don't set law. The lawmakers that are elected on that island, as well as here in the U.S., are the ones that are the, quote, lawmakers. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm going to get off of that because if I get political, it will be a Sunday of all Sundays. Woo, Lord of mercy. Okay, Lady T. He bought them a house. Now there is no money for the homeless. Oh my. I mean, given the one name that's on that article, would take that it is probably very true. Now that should have been in. I don't even know what's in his book, but yeah. Did he talk about that? Perhaps. Mrs. S. Broomstick has proven she have waiting power. Yeah, well. She waited for the. I'm going to behave myself. Like many do when they go to college or upper higher education. They get the MRS. That's the degree that they work towards. Which is why when they called Meghan that, it was like, Meghan has 2 degrees. What are you talking about? Okay. A double major, fluent in many languages. Like, what are you talking about? She's not a degree wife just for the MRS. Get a life. Okay. Tier says, Harry's friend Bronny wrote about his win in the Telegraph. It was nice. Oh, that's nice. She's one of the very few voices. If only y'all could see my face. Rhonda Willie still had blinders on, didn't realize he fell for the okie doke. Which is probably why he's cutting up right now. That might be why, but did he really care? No, he never cared. Her job was to spit out children. She has done that. So why should he go back? Okay, just gonna keep on moving. I have my church finger up. Those of you who know that index finger when people walk, when there's a sermon or something's happening. Kids, Church Nelly, yes, and so much more. QE2 knew to send him to get the job done. Adrian 2020, wasn't we in the pandemic? Where's her mask? Girl. You know she showed up at things without that mask. She went to that young woman's memorial when they asked not to have people come because they were trying to slow down the spread, and she went. Remember, they've had it. I mean, she didn't get it the first time that Space allegedly had it. I'm just saying allegedly. It was reported, but I'm saying allegedly, and she didn't come down with it. Only like second time around. She allegedly had it. I don't believe it, but okay. Meanwhile, they were getting, the 95-plus-year-old grandmother sick. Okay, I'm just going to move on. Joyce, Archie has expensive taste. Oh, my goodness. The role models that are around him well-rounded, and Lilibet. Just, oh my goodness. Mm. I just feel bad that I've been mispronouncing his name wrong all this time. Misan. Yeah. And I've been saying Miss Shawn, I think, but Misan. Deb, they forgot about Humilla, who literally slept her way to the top. Well, if they mention that, then they have to mention Diana, and they try to get away from that. Church Nelly, yeah, Deb. I'm shocked, clutching my fake pearls right now. 1998, how are you? Mrs. S, did I say something? Tell us how you really feel, VS Speaks. Well, God the Son, Jesus Christ saves. Hello to you. We'll keep on moving. Adrian, don't they know Harry has a business in America and a successful one? Shame on them. Well, he works for a successful one. He has many different ventures and he sits on boards. And, I'm not sure why they always want to make him out of some weakling. It shows more strength. So, if you've ever watched or listened to anyone who's had martial arts training, it takes more strength not to strike than to go ahead and just pummel somebody. So him showing restraint when his brother did what he did, yeah. They better be glad. They better be glad. Deb said shocked about Christian Key's post. It's heartbreaking. We shouldn't be shocked about anything, whether it's a male or a female. We really should not. Lots of things happen. Until he says for sure, I'm not going to surmise or guesstimate or whatever. I mean, and there's lawsuits to shut down if it is a lie, and he will have done more harm to himself if he's put that out there and then it's not whom everybody was assuming it was. Okay, because when you look at assume. Leslie, actually, Willie and Kate did not donate $1 million. That has been proven. 700,000 went to Earth Flop and 300,000 went to her shaping up. Leslie, I just let them folks talk. Okay, $1 million. Either way would have been if he did donate to Invictus. Like, why? Of all these years, why would you have donated then? That would have jumped out of the woodwork. And yeah, anyway. I'm not sure who. I mean, if she wants to come back around again, she can. It could just be, one that subscribe, because you have to be a subscriber in order to drop a comment. But no clue. Joseph, I'm mad with you, but I didn't see that until I. The only asset Kate brought to the monarchy was her uterus. Well, that is kind of true. That is true. That is true. Okay, Church Nelly's getting into it. Church Nelly, the engagement ring usually has diamonds on it. My engagement ring is in my jewelry box. I seldom wear it because of cooking, cleaning, gardening, etc. Just wearing wedding band, right? We know that Meghan is very hands-on with her meals. And some of y'all wonder why, Harry fell for her. She was well-rounded. She said he had an extensive list. And he said, she is the list. All right, y'all. It's just common sense. Deb, wow, speak church, Nelly. Yes. That's me. I'm not saying I'm cooking all the time. That just doesn't happen. But I'm around the house. Why am I wearing my rings? I know I'm married. He knows I'm married to him. What? Okay. Just saying. When I go out, there's times I'll be driving, I'll look down and be like, darn, I didn't wear my rings. But anyway. Hey, Vonzella, how are you? Mrs. I don't wear my rings unless I'm going out. I wear a regular band for work, right? You know. I don't know. That just by the question alone. But I'll let the person, if they're still here, if they got zapped. I know if Lydia was here, you would have been zapped. But I'll let you because I addressed it. I told you I would address it in trash time. That's where it belonged. Adrian, how are you? It's going to be a lot of trash throwing towards anything and anybody connected to the Sussexes. Yes, that part. Um, that part. And let me just say, and bringing that up, being that he is the godfather of their children, I would believe they would have, like, to me, you know somebody on a different level. And while we may not know people, if there really was word of him, I think it would have been out a long time ago. I'm just saying. No, sadly, victims have to prove what they say. Otherwise, they could be sued into smithereens for putting things out and just kind of letting things linger. But, Lorna, Kate wears her engagement ring because she doesn't do jack. That's her identity, is that engagement ring. If they ever broke up and he took that ring back, because it technically would belong to him, I mean, that's not her gift. I'm just realize how she got that ring. Okay, anyway. But Meghan makes lunches and breakfasts for the kids every day. No one wants to get their ring mixed up with pancake mix and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Okay, Lorna, boom. Mic drop. Mic drop. Let me see. Okay, yes. Mrs. S. Oh, let me get back over here. Mrs. S is saying, 24 months, 2 years of membership. I will always be a VS Speaks hag and proud of it. So take that, troll. Thank you for all you do, my lady. Oh, thank you for 2 years. I tell you, I can't. Some of y'all like immediately were like, yep, we're there. Church Nelly made me work for it, y'all. When I put that Wignisa out there, she's going to get me. But yeah, no, I love Church Nelly. Oh, because most of us go back to the Sussex Squad podcast when I was a moderator there. So, hey, Sam, how are you? Thank you for being here in the stream. And truly, membership is truly voluntary. There's many within the squad that come and support, and by being in the chat and viewing and leaving comments, I appreciate that also. So don't think that you're anything less, because you're not. Very, very, very important. Mrs. S. Bald Mop always looks like he's going to the gallows when he's in public with broomstick. Well, doesn't it have a stiff stick in it, the gallows? Isn't that when, okay. When Prince William, Mr. Huggable, yeah, good laugh. I must have missed something. Anyway, we're going to go on because, I will cut up badly. More Shar. All right. I like Tisa Tells, but I don't hold any of her reporting on the Sussexes at face value. She does too many what-if scenarios that reflect badly on Harry. I've told her not to do that because he lies grows. Yeah. And, she gets a hell of a lot of views. I've seen her come up like suggestions, and I was like, who is this? Because I tell you, I don't know. I know most of the Sussex positive channels, but when I saw that she had content, I'm like, huh? I really don't know the name. No shade at all. But it just kind of threw me a little bit. And I was like, okay, I tell everybody, yeah, you can share a channel with me, but there's no guarantee that I will go listen because I'm not one. Okay. My gut has to tell me, yeah, that's true blue. Knowing the connection that TP has, until there is, and people that report on this stuff, you're going to set yourselves up for some trouble on someone's side. Hey, Annie, never late, never late, never late. T, I remember VS, they criticized them as well. Yeah. As always, yeah. I'm just going to keep on. Let me see, Faith. Why some people are so obsessed with Meghan not wearing her engagement ring? Because they have nothing else to bring to the table. A woman not wearing her engagement ring does not necessarily mean there's trouble at home. She just doesn't wear it. Now, if she comes out with a 10-carat diamond in the center, y'all would lose your minds. It's funny, people didn't have a problem knowing that Harry sourced the center stone himself. He said that. And then 2 of the side diamonds were from Diana, a collection, something that was in the collection that was his. And he decided to add that to the ring so she would be part of their journey. So why everybody is so concerned, I have no idea. She doesn't need to walk around. That ring does not define her as a person. I'm just going to keep on. Adrian, did anyone see the Loose Women Jane Moore said about Kate Middleton? No, haven't seen. Those shows don't really come up on my radar. Hey, the Bud Files, how are you? Let me keep on going. Adrian, Harry's a warrior, is in warrior mode right now. Yes. But they should know that. He has always been, especially when it comes down to the media, because he knows they are not out for his good or not to, prop him up or make him look good. He's always had a very visible contract that he hates them. And this is going way back. This is way back when Harry was in Lesotho, all that. He has let it be known he don't care for y'all. Kids, Adrian, what did she say about broomsticks? Yeah, because I haven't seen it, but please drop that info, Adrian. Enlighten us. What did she say? Lorna Marshall Tisa tells can be all over the place. She's too quick to get information out without critical thinking. Well, if she's into the entertainment aspect, if that's her content, that's why a lot of them do that. You want to be the first to report. I'm glad in the Sussex squad or the Sussex positive hallway of YouTube that doesn't seem to be the case. We all report the same thing. You all support it. Each content creator reports it in their own way, but you all support it. So, it's not one of those that someone is stepping over people to be the first to report it. It's just if someone sees it, they see it, they put it out there, however else it's done. So that's the one beautiful thing, knocking wood very quietly so it doesn't irritate Kuja, that we always remain that way in the Sussex positive hallway, YouTube hall. Grace, you're never late. Hello to you. Hey, Ian, how are you? Oh, is that nice? Hi, Miss VS, Squatties. Blessed Sunday to you all. Yes. Mrs. S. Connie Bomber. I feel like she is the pretender who's trying to not out herself. Well, geez. Adrian said William picked Kate with his second brain. Oh, is that what it was? Child, he had so much of that. Let me just move on. Okay. Let me move on. Connie said, thanks, Mrs. S. We shall look out for her on all channels. Ooh, oh my. And I probably shouldn't even have mentioned the name. It's just I was reading the comment. Okay. So I have no smoke for anybody. I don't care to have no damn beef with nobody. I just read a damn comment. Okay? Let me just put that out there before somebody goes run and tell that. Okay. Bonzella. Archie wanted the real deal to take his photos. Yes. Now, I'm sure the camera he got while being age appropriate was probably a nice camera, but yeah. Archie's like, this is not what he showed me. This is not the same camera. But P.S. I look forward to seeing photos that Archie takes. Mm-hmm. He'll be the royal family photographer. Okay, now I said it. And y'all should pick up on who I'm making a niff with because that was what they said that, cosplay was. She was a good photoshopper, allegedly. Marshall says, Lorna, yep. that content creator often gets the facts wrong. She's entertaining and funny, but best suited for Kardashians. She only does HM news for the clicks and views, in my humble, but the squad is there to correct her. Well, whether corrected or not, it's the clicks and the views. And she does get a hell of a lot of views, which, hey, more power to you. Mamo, yes, we are celebrating Harry's victory against UK tabloids. His first of I pray will be many, yes, because I think he has 4 others. Similar cases out there that are. Christina, revenue from the California State Franchise Board, RE taxes collected, goes into the coffers of King Charles. What are you talking about? What in the world are you talking about? Okay. Whew. Looney Toony, fresh and fruities. I don't know how any U.S. state is paying money, or foreign entity is dabbling into a state and taking money from, because that just doesn't make sense to me. Hey Nash, how are you? Good to see you. I hope you're well. Mrs. says, how much of the money went towards her bad wigs and BB shots? You know what? I'm just gonna. Wendy, if William donate to Invictus, it would be all over the press. He didn't. Again, I let the troll have whatever craziness that they wanted to, you know what I mean? However they want it. Was Sheila still going on? Hello, TJ. I know how to change out things too, but I will say thank y'all for the engagement, because thanks. Yeah. Comments and the view and hanging out in the chat. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Thank you, Hattie. You're saying the business is gossip. Okay, yeah, then that's not something I listen to different. I watch so much different content on here, not just Sussex content. So as y'all can tell, if you look at my community posts when I'm sharing out different content creators, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, I mean, more power to you if gossip is the thing. I started to go that route, but that is a cutthroat. Let me tell you, that particular sphere, they don't. Them folks are. Whew. Grace, my advice to BM: don't go after TP. Yeah, Lily's godfather. You will get your feelings hurt. Well, I mean, Tyler is well ingrained and knows the deal. You miss Wigney. Well, I mean, I gave you that. I gave you within the channel members, you have your own little special. Oh, Lord, she's crying over Wignisha. What did I do? Okay. Whew. Yes, he is. He's a very, very special friend. Let me see, TJ. I'm so glad to see a pro Sussex channel. Well, I'm glad that you found us. Hopefully you have subscribed. I'm sure you did, in order to drop the comment, and that you will keep spreading the word out to all of your friends, family, etc. That come visit, come check out, come see. Oh Lord, she gets a lot of her information from the yeah. Anyone that's doing gossip, that's where you're gonna have to go to the tabloids, because there are no leaks from Montecito. Okay, we know that. TJ, I knew one of those boys was going to marry a woman of color. Haha. Well, I'm gonna keep on going. I'll say this, and I'll say it in the nicest way. It's better to have married one than to use them, like the Prince and Monaco, and then I guarantee space has been there, whether it's same gender or whatever. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Let me move on, because y'all gonna get me in trouble over here today. Yes, source. Oh, source. I hope I said he sourced it. I don't think I said a country, but yes, he sourced it from Botswana. See, many of us, if you've watched that engagement interview as many times as I have, Lord of mercy. Hattie, a woman not wearing an engagement ring is and should not be front page news when the UK is having all the problems they are having. Yes, because cosplay keeps track of hers because should she lose Diana's ring, because it always will be known as Diana's ring, even with the bad juju on it, she would never hear the end of it. People would see that as an affront. Lord of mercy. Mrs. S, why is everyone so obsessed with Meghan's engagement ring? Unlike broomsticks, she don't have to walk around with the ring to remind others and herself that she's still married. Whew, Lord of mercy. I'm just going to go on. Antoinette TP has too much invested for that nonsense. I would have thought if something like that were to ever happen, like his rise, at the point of his rise, with the Medea stuff, like that would have happened then, but it is what it is, and whew, Lord of mercy. Adrian is about Kate using her kids for a reason not to work. Well, they're a little too old now. She don't have no excuse because she don't have no arm babies, although she had nannies to take care of them. So, I even laugh when I think of how she was pushing that pram. I think that was Louise. She was struggling then. It's like, lady, you do know what that's for and how to push one, right? Okay, church. Nellie says nobody wanted Peghead. Kate was the only one that wanted that idiot. She wanted the title. I can't even say she really wanted him. She wanted the title. So you got that in many ways, whether it was the MRS, um, you know, current you're styled as the Princess of Wales, and I still will say, out of respect to her mother-in-law, she should not have wanted to be styled that way. But moving right along. Okay. Sherry wasn't playing around. Sherry is like, look, get up out of here. I told you that's why I was gonna. Ooh, okay, good. There you go. Listen, mods do what mods do. Mods have. I trust y'all, so mods have those wrenches for a reason. Some wield them crazily in other YouTube hauls, but I don't even see it. So, I trust y'all when I say mods do what you do. But that's why I addressed both and did the because y'all know when I do a something. Antoinette VS Pissmore moron, maybe talking too fast. There's still other cases coming up that he could be on the witness stand soon. Didn't he do y'all will correct me if I'm wrong, because my memory, I don't say, is always the sharpest. Whew, and it's almost 1 hour. Okay. Did he not do a deposition? Or am I wrong? Didn't PM do a deposition? Okay. Because that can be used. I don't know which case it was, but I thought he did. Maybe I'm wrong. Hattie William has not donated to any charity but the Dumb Earth Shot and Kate's 5 things. Church Nelly, I'm listening to Christmas songs sung by black artists. You know what, Church Nelly? You need to behave yourself over there. Okay. Marshall, this is a PSA, I think. Trolls make no sense and should shut it. America doesn't give money to any monarchy. We kick their butts, in my opinion. Not pay them except for butt kicking. So obviously that troll bot, whatever, like that just I read it because I want y'all to see, and if you didn't see it in the chat, to give it that airtime. And that can I say Boston Tea Party? And Meghan walked over that particular king that was the monarch at the time. because they buried him in a place which is so odd in the aisle. Come on now. Anyway, moving on. I'm not even going to mention, I'm not highlighting any more comments on that particular content creator that we were talking about earlier. She is who she is. She can do her content. Kudos to her. I stay over here in my lane. I just, I didn't even know she was reporting on it, but okay. Church night sharing, nothing like the Temptations silent night. Oh, that's true. I almost started. I'm not going to sing for y'all. Okay, Sonia. So, some marry to cover their pegging, and some marry for the love of a woman. And some do both for both reasons, yes. Very true. Very, very true. Some try to cover the timeline when, they have what they claim is a preemie baby, but the baby is like 8 pounds. That is not a preemie. Yeah, many do many things when they say I do, but first things first, you better like that woman before you claim, oh, you're so in love, because we know usually the love is lust, but okay. Sherry says, Church Line, I need to check out you've never heard it? Really? I wish I probably could. But then I would be like, can y'all hit my Cash App? Because this stream is not going to, they might even take it down. Sometimes people play music and they're not even monetized yet, and their streams get hit. Boom. Yeah. It all depends. Rafaela says, money, 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 and power, shame. Yeah. Annie says, Diana's ring with a curse, whatever love is. Yes, my gosh. I have a feeling the son had the same sentiments, but, he found the dum-de-dums that was willing to. Mhm. Grace says, Charlotte will attend a HBCU and marry a brother and have beautiful babies. Child. Y'all are funny. Grace, you are hilarious for this one. Now, of course, her brother will have to have like 4 children and knock her down out of into position 7. Because what is it, the top, the 6 need to have permission. Yeah, so that would be hilarious. Oof. I'm not even going to say what I would think they would do to stop that, but y'all can kind of catch Diana. Okay. Mrs. S, what's with these old ugly kings and princes? Casey 3, Dirty Richard of Monaco, Bald Mop, etc., to name a few. Well, because I'm just going to move on. Phew. Cookies and cream! How are you? Okay, what is it with these miserable, vile, silly, intelligent jackasses? They need to get a life and stop following the Sussexes. They need to go find Jesus and repent before it's too late. Listen. They gave us some laughs because, I'm laughing like the engagement ring. I was like, engagement ring? Knowing that a Scotty wouldn't even. Who was looking at that when you're looking at Meghan? You looking at her hand? Really? I noticed her nail polish. I looked the nail polish, but it matched her outfit. Let me come on here. Adrian says, yes, this was the time that the kids were younger. That's how long Kate didn't work until Meghan came along. She still don't work. What they do is not work. Okay, they don't even really know what work is. Okay. Talking about that family. Showing up for a meeting with someone that's pre-scheduled, that's going to curtsy to you and sit there and yes and bobblehead the entire. That's not work. Give me a break. Lorna, has anyone noticed that Kate has little interest with Charlotte but seems more involved with George and Louis? When is the last time you saw Kate with just Charlotte? Yo, you hush. Lorna, hush, hush. Hush, hush, hush now. Not the one that looks so much like her grandmother. Hush now, hush. And I said grandmother because they were given the comparisons of Di. Hattie, not for this. And she's a mean girl. Okay, let's move on. Even because narcissists, yeah, even with their own chaps, they have issues. But I won't say that she has the best with the other two either. Let me move on. Hattie, not for this case. Harry just won. He was on witness stand during the Levinson inquiry. Okay. I knew he was. I knew he did a deposition, but he was touting, beating his chest about it. Oh, okay, go ahead on, and then you run. Let me play that one more time. No, I'm not going to play it. I won't tempt fate. They be coming for me, talking about use their content. Anyway, moving on. Um, it's yeah. Now I will tell you a soundtrack that I love around Christmas time is The Preacher's Wife, Whitney, and many others. But yeah, it's just I'm a Whitney type gal. So Joseph says Meghan is running circles around Kate in the work department despite her young children. Kate is blaming her children for her laziness. Shame. Well, they've already known she already was. So hey, 1960, how are you? 1960 says Lorna. That is true. She's never. Woo, with just Charlotte. She never does mother-daughter stuff with her. Interesting now because both of you have, because Lorna said it and now 1960 has co-signed it. Watch, y'all watch and see. They have ears in these different live streams trying to find things to do. Hey, Kim, how are you? All right. Oh, Adrian said it's to build up their low self-esteem. Well, I mean, she has to remember she has 3 chaps. And Charlotte's made history because she was born. They changed that law, that rule right before she was born, that she doesn't lose her place in the line of succession when all the others prior to her did. Mrs. S. Our Meghan. So we do have to thank her for that because for that reason, Lilibet doesn't lose her spot in the line of succession either. Okay, moving on. This is us. Our Meghan is always so fly that they have to look for things to write about. Remember when they highlighted one gray hair in the front of her head? Now that was reaching. I mean, all that she's been through, and they could only find one. See how the positive of that? I would think even at her age, yes, that's not shocking. What? Plus, she has highlights from time to time, so Okay, let me move on. Okay. Okay, Trish Nelly. Okay. That song right there. Woo, my gosh. Who would imagine a king? Whew. Yes, I'm a big Whitney Houston fan too, VS. Let me tell you something. That soundtrack. My husband broke that CD. Yeah, Lord have mercy. Whew. You know how you felt about Wignisa? Yeah, that's how I felt about my soundtrack. But thankfully, YouTube, I can listen to it over and over again, but still. Cookies and Cream, I love Whitney Houston's rendition of Do You Hear What I Hear? Yes. See, all the Whitney Houston fans out here, let me just tell you. Because as soon as I end this live, I'm putting that on and listen to it and get in my feels because anyway, nevertheless. All right, let me come over here. All right. I don't know why I highlighted that by accident, but Janie, how are you? Okay. Ian says, VS, no trash today? Are you respecting the Lord's Day? Oh, you missed it, Ian. Oh, there was some trash. It was quick, but it was trash. I pretty much was in trash from the beginning, but I tried, try to play it off. Oh, Hattie. Okay. Hattie says, and thank you for the super sticker. All of the royal family was threatened by Meghan because she was doing a better job than all with partnerships. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the love. This is for you as we close out the live stream. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you. Okay, everybody, let me get my outro music up. Go out, listen to some good music. Whew, yes, some good holiday music, Christmas music. Mm, 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 mm. All right, let me see. Let me pull up my outro. I'm up here looking at messages, notifications. You gotta check things out just to make sure everything is copacetic. Marshar, behave yourself. I'm like reading the comments too. I'm like, let me just, okay. I'm just reading comments, y'all. Charlotte looks just like Lizzie and nothing like Diana. Archie and Lilibet look more Spencer than anything with the red hair, and it's the Spencer family who are there to visit them in Montecito. A ding, ding, ding. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and close out. Yes, okay. I love Natalie Cole's rendition of my grown-up Christmas list. Listen, um, and her father's Christmas. Yeah, okay. Let me just. Oh, Marsha said, no, 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 closing the live stream. I'm just getting warmed up. Listen, it's been over an hour. The usual view is about 20 minutes of an hour live stream. I'll just leave that for y'all to chew on. Okay, but I thank each and every person for their view. I do. All right, I love y'all, but I need to go because I probably need to come up with something for lunch. It's almost kickoff time, all that fun stuff. So please be safe. Um, if you haven't gotten the notifications, go out to my channel, main channel. Go to the community. No, go to the main channel, and you'll see all the future lives that are there for tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. Yeah. So you have over weeks of live streams that are scheduled, and tomorrow's will be a little earlier, especially those on the West Coast. So I apologize, but I have a hard stop that I need an appointment. I'm getting my locks retightened tomorrow at 12:30, so got to leave a little early. But anyway, Turtle Nelly, Roslyn, Hilda, all of the squatties out there, Miss Viv, that prayers are with you. We love you. You know that. And we'll be seeing y'all very, very soon and chatting with you then. Love you all. Be safe. Take care. Bye. Wow. Janie, I give it to you.